welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new to my channel. I am Shelly and I'm a full-time reseller on Poshmark, Mercari, and eBay. You can find me under Shelba Posh for like all of my stores, as well as Instagram and of course here on YouTube. And today I am thrifting around Boston, so I am going into a Goodwill as well as a Buffalo Exchange because they are actually like just a couple doors down from each other. So I'm going to go in there and then we're going to see what else we can find. I'm going to go over a small section of the store with you. So this is the activewear pants, and I figured I can just kind of go through with you and show you what I am seeing and also kind of my thoughts behind all of these items. So far you saw some Shein and just not any brands yet that I'm interested in. Those were Calvin Klein. I think those were like sleeping pants, which I was not interested in either. Here is a pair of Sage activewear leggings. I see it a lot at like Marshalls and TJ Maxx, so I have looked up comps before, but they are pretty low, so I do not grab that brand. I think just having it sold at those places, it has maybe a little bit of a lower resale value. There's some Zella. So with activewear, you really want to know all of the logos for activewear brands. So this didn't have a tag in it, but I saw this logo, which is the Free People Movement logo. I did pass on those. Free People Movement doesn't sell amazing for me, so I do pass on it unless it's maybe at the Goodwill outlet. So I just make sure to look for any logos when I'm looking in the activewear section, because that is super helpful. And let's see, this pair is a pair of Fabletics, so I passed on those. I don't really pick up Fabletics items very often. And then I did find this pair of maternity leggings from the brand Blanky, which I do like picking up, but as you can see here, some of the like elastic was starting to wear out, so I did pass on those, unfortunately. Some Forever 21, which is not a brand that I pick up. And let's see, what other logos can we find. Oh, this is Gaiam, which I passed on. Abercrombie was also a pass. And then this next pair of leggings, I thought they were Lululemon because they feel like almost identical to the Align fabric. So I was trying to look for any logos that I could find, and then I ended up looking in this little pocket where a size dot would normally be, and it had a random like little tag in there, so I think they were just like fake Lululemon leggings or something, so I did pass on those. And let's see what else we are gonna find. I'm gonna come up to another pair of Blank E leggings, but so I was excited to see them again, and hopefully this pair will be a little bit better. But this pair again had that same wear, so I did pass on both of these just because I don't want to pick up an item that might have a rip in it down the line for the buyer. And then let's see, I don't think I see any other brands that I am interested in while I'm looking here, so I think we're gonna move on to some other items that I have seen. And these next items, I'm kind of showcasing some of the brands that I find while I am thrifting around this area, but maybe not pieces that I pick up, just depending on the style. So this first pair is Adriana Goldschmied, but I just didn't love this color, so I did pass on those. And then again with these frame jeans, they were not a good style. They were skinny jeans, so I passed. And then I also saw a pair of Rag and Bone. I believe these were men's jeans, but I did pass on those. And then this Lily Pulitzer dress I would have picked up, but it just had like fading overall, and then I also found a couple stains on it, so I did pass on that. And right next to it was this Free People Intimately little like lace dress, but again I passed on that. I'm pretty picky with what Free People items I do pick up. And then I also wanted to show this little Lululemon tank top, but a little bit of an older style, so I passed. Next to it was a Smart Wool tank top, but it did not have the material content in it, so I didn't know if it actually was a wool piece, so I did pass on that. Here is what I'm passing on at this next Goodwill. Gold Sheep comps were lower than I had seen in the past. This Lily Pulitzer half zip, this exact style and color, they had pretty low comps. This Pam and Gela pants, low comps. Set active, too much wear. And then this pair of Chubbies, I love picking up this brand. I actually just sold a pair like this, but too much like discoloration. And then some Everlane jeans, actually 2 pairs of Everlane and 1 pair of Athleta, just with some wear, and I passed. We are back for the haul, so I found a lot of good things. So I ended up going to 2 different Goodwills around Boston, and then I also went to a Buffalo Exchange because there's actually one that's super close to a Goodwill. It's like seriously a couple doors down. So I went to that as well, and I had a couple gift cards for Buffalo Exchange for when I will find items at the Goodwill outlet or the Goodwill bins, and then I bring them into Buffalo Exchange. And I usually do store credit because they actually give you 50% of what they're going to price the item at. So if they're going to price an item at $20, they will give you $10 in store credit. Or if you take cash from Buffalo Exchange, I believe it's like 30%, or maybe it's like 25%, something like that. So you get a lot less than doing it in store credit, and then I can use that money to buy items to sell. And then it's like me paying less for those items because I only have a smaller amount of money just based on the weight of the items that I bring in, and then I get a lot more in store credit. So I do that. So I'm going to show you first one of the Goodwills, and then I'll show you the other Goodwill, and then lastly I will show you the Buffalo Exchange items. So let's get started. All right, first off, we have this strapless dress, and it is a linen blend, and this is from Reformation. It is a size 12, and obviously it's very wrinkly. I took photos today, and I was going to steam this item, but I noticed there was a couple like small marks on it. It kind of seems like it might have hit the ground or something at the Goodwill. So I'm hoping they are surface stains, and I can just spray it with some spot remover and then throw it in the wash and it will come out. But otherwise, yeah, it's in pretty good condition. So I was excited to find this. Hopefully those marks will come out. It's a good size as well. It might be all linen. Let me see. Oh, it's 100% linen. So yeah, very cute and good piece for summer. And then next, this is the only pair of shoes that I grabbed the whole day, and they're a pair of Sorel hidden wedge boots. Are these like the Jonah Arctic something? I'm not sure. They're $12, and they're in pretty good shape, and they are size women's 10. So there are those. And then I found a few new tag pieces. So this is a new to me brand. The brand is called The Fold, and it is the Fold London. And so this is a new tag piece. This is the Clever Crepe Dover Court jacket in purple. It's a US size 4, and it is a blazer jacket, and then it has like a tie waist detail, which is kind of cool. I don't believe it can come off. You'd actually have to like cut it off if you wanted it off. But so this brand is very expensive. This blazer retailed around like almost $600. It was like $550 or something. So yeah, it's a very expensive brand. I actually found 2 pieces from the brand. This is the Emmington sculpted knitted top in sapphire blue. So this is like a nice like thick knit tank top with a peplum detail and kind of a crossover like surplus faux wrap kind of neck, and this is in a size small. So there are those 2 pieces. And then another new tag piece I was excited to find is this dress, and the back is like a crisscross back, and it's strappy, and then the front kind of has a like cowl neck detail like this. And this is from Show Me Your Moo Moo. It is a size extra large, and this is also new tag, and this is part of their wedding collection. And this, I would say it's a midi length, and it's just a nice like gray color. So I was excited to find that piece. hopefully that will do well. I feel like right now is like wedding season, so maybe someone will see that on Poshmark for cheaper than they can get it online. And then this is a pair of jeans from Abercrombie and Fitch, and these just say high rise, which, so I don't know exactly the style, which I thought was interesting. But they do say they're from 2022, and they have like a seam down the front, and then kind of, I don't know if it's a kick flare, maybe like a demi boot kind of cut. But yeah, and then it has a raw hem, and this is a size 28 or 6 short, and they're in really good condition. Like the raw hem is not like, it doesn't really look like it's even been washed or anything. So I grabbed those. I don't know, I have not tried looking up Abercrombie and Fitch items from like their style number or anything, because mostly I get jeans and it always like says what it is. So I'll have to see if I can find that exact style. And then I grabbed another pair of jeans. These are black again, and these are kind of like a barrel, like tapered leg jean. And this is the brand Thrills. And these are a US size 2. They are the Sabrina fit. And yeah, very nice and high-waisted. So I grabbed those. The last time I sold that brand, they sold for $70 on Poshmark, so pretty good. So I grabbed those. That's only my second time finding that brand. And then I grabbed this pair of leggings. These are from No Bull, which they're probably most known for their sneakers, but I've sold a pair of their like bike shorts before. Maybe they're just like short athletic shorts, and they sold really quickly and pretty well. So I grabbed these to try. They are more of a cropped legging, but there's like in this blue color, and they're a size medium. And so yeah, I grabbed those. And I don't know, whenever I go into, or like around Boston to thrift, the brands I find, there's just like brand after brand when I'm thrifting. And so I do like a little bit how I can be more picky with what I'm picking up. I definitely passed on a lot of like Madewell jeans. I passed on a pair of good American jeans, which I was kind of sad about because I have not found that brand in forever, but they had a little bit too much wear for me. And you saw some of the other brands that I was passing on. But yeah, so these items are pretty good. I'm excited about them. Hopefully they will all do well. I grabbed this pair of Babaton, which is from Aritzia pants, and they're like a pull-on pant. They're a size 2. They are black, and then they have a white like tuxedo stripe down the side. And so yeah, I grabbed these. Aritzia pants have done pretty well for me in the past, so grabbed those. And then here is another new tag piece, and this is from a brand I love to pick up. It is Bowden, and this one is a size US 16/18R, and it retailed for $130. And it is this dress, and it has like some ruching in the front, a V-neck line, zipper up the back, and this kind of interesting pattern, kind of like fish scales almost or something. But yeah, I picked this up. I really love selling Bowden, and this was marked up a little bit. It's kind of random the stuff they'll mark up, so I think that was like $15, but they didn't mark up any of the other new tag items. Either of the fold pieces were not marked up, and that Show Me Your Moo dress was also new tags, and that was not marked up. So yeah, it's kind of random the things they will mark up. And then I grabbed this Athleta. It is a wrap, like tie wrap kind of over shirt, and size medium, and it says it's from spring 2023, so that's very new, and it feels really nice and good condition still. With this kind of fabric from Athleta, it usually like gets kind of pilly quick, and this is not like pilly at all, so I picked that up. And then I picked up this brand. This is Driftwood. I need to sew this back on. Just one side of the tag has come loose, but these are the jogger style in a size medium, and they are a drawstring waist jogger, and then they're in camo print, obviously but then they have these cool embroidered stars on them, and comps look pretty good on these, somewhere around like 50, so I grabbed these to try out. And then a couple more pieces from this first Goodwill. Here is a pair of joggers again, but these are athletic joggers, and they are from Lululemon, and size 4. And then they have one of the little like rubber logos on the back. So there are these. I feel like I've maybe sold this style before, but I don't remember what it is called. And then the last piece from this first Goodwill is this men's t-shirt. And this is again from Lululemon. And I really like this color. It's kind of like a wash, like denim-y look almost. This does not have a size tag, so I will have to measure, but I've sold quite a few men's Lulu pieces, like their t-shirts and stuff, so I should be able to find a comparable size pretty easily. Okay, that's that bag. And then next, let's go to the next Goodwill. And so, okay, the next Goodwill I went to is right near Boston University, and that one has like a little rack at the front, or like kind of at the front of items that they mark up. And so I did pick up a few items from that, and I will show you those items as well as everything else that I found. And again, it's kind of random what they will put up there. Like I saw, I think, a Walmart item that was up there. So yeah, it's kind of random, but anyway, here's what I grabbed. This first piece is Frank and Eileen, and it is the T Lab, and this is a size extra small. And this was up there, I think it was marked at $6.99 or $7.99. And it is just like kind of a lightweight long sleeve sweatshirt almost. And it has like raw hems. And this has a little mark on it. So I have not photographed this, so it won't be listed yet. But I need to stain treat that, and hopefully that will come out. I think it will. So I did grab that. And then next, this piece was not up by the marked up items, but it is new a tag. And this is the brand Ivy City Co. And this is my first time finding this brand. And this is the Lily dress in olive velvet. It is a 4X. And I see this brand advertised all the time on like Instagram and Facebook. So yeah, but comps look pretty good. They do retail for like a decent amount. This has a tie waist on it, a surplus V-neck, like ruffle kind of flutter sleeves, zip up the back, and I'd say it's a midi length. So yeah, 4X, I grabbed that. It's a beautiful color. Again, this is great for weddings. So grabbed that piece. And then this was again at the front. This is a pair of men's Lululemon pants, and this was in a size small. And these are some joggers, and they are just like a heathered gray, and they have a drawstring waistband, and they have like some reflective details on here, which is nice. So I picked those up. I think these were $14.99, which I thought was not horrible, so I grabbed those. And then there was also a men's Lululemon tee up there, and this does not have the size again. I thought it was going to be like a Swiftly Tech, which always has the size, but this does not. It's a little bit of a different piece. There's the logo. It has kind of an interesting like pull in the waist, so you can make it a little bit different or something. Or maybe that just hangs something. I'm not sure. I thought it would like adjust the hem of this shirt, but it does not go all the way around, so I'm not sure. I will have to look up this style, but it probably is like a medium, maybe a large. So I grabbed that piece, and then this is my first time finding this, not at like a TJ Maxx or Marshalls. So this is my first time picking it up, but it's the brand Nadam, and it's 100% cashmere, full zip sweater, and these retail for quite a bit. So I was excited to find this. This is a size medium. It's super, super soft. And there was only a little bit of pilling right under the arms that I was able to get off. But the rest of it is pretty good. It does kind of have almost a pillow look to it just because of how like fluffy the fibers are in it. But yeah, I grabbed that. And then this was the last piece that I grabbed that was up with the more expensive items. And this is a pair of Mousy jeans. And these are size 29. And these are maybe like a boot cut or just like kind of a relaxed straight. And these retail for a lot as well. And I have found this pair of jeans, this brand of jeans twice before, and maybe 3 times. And once I sold one pair for a decent amount, but then the other pair was a skinny and they weren't really selling. So I actually sent them into the Real, and I still made my money back for them, but not as like much as I could have sold them for myself, but they just weren't selling. But these I think will sell well just because of the style. It's like a trendy style right now. So yeah, I grabbed those. And then I also grabbed this pair of aloe leggings, but I think I'm just going to redonate these. They're like a yoga pants, so like the new flared legging, but they have some wear in the crotch area. It's just like some pilling that I thought I could get out, and I tried my best, but I don't know. I just feel like it's a little bit more worn than I want to sell. So I don't know. We'll see if I decide to sell these. It will be, I'll probably list them like a lot lower at like, I don't know, 30, 35 or something. But yeah, I just don't know if anyone will buy them. So I'm not sure if I'm going to list those or not. They might just be a redonate. But then now I have all the items from Buffalo Exchange. So these items do cost more at Buffalo Exchange, but like I said, I'm not technically paying as much because the items I bought were at the bins, and then I get gift cards from Buffalo Exchange. So yeah, so I need to figure out how much I ended up paying for these items. But this first piece is Everlane. It is a size extra small, and it is a button front linen blouse. And I'm probably gonna try this on and see if I want it, but otherwise I will list it. It's very cute, and linen is great for the summer. And then I found this other Reformation piece, and this one is new with tags. It is the Francis knit top in pistachio, and it is a size medium, and it has a fun puff sleeve on it. So I grabbed that piece. And then this piece was actually half off, which was awesome. And this is a Lululemon jacket, and it has a nice big hood. It's a size small. I need to look up the style, but I think this was a pretty good pickup. Hopefully somewhere around like at least 50, but hopefully a little bit more. And then I found a pair of jean shorts by a Goldie, and these are a size 25, and they are the longer length, like slightly Bermuda shorts. And I've actually sold like 2 pairs of these kind of recently that sold pretty well, so I grabbed these, and they do have a hidden button fly, so I grabbed that. And then I grabbed this bra. It's a sports bra from Aloe Yoga, and it has this like cutout. It is called the Peak Bra / Cut. So yeah, I grabbed this size small, new with tags. And then the last piece from Buffalo Exchange, I grabbed this racerback tank top, and it is from Vuari, which I love picking up. Their stuff always sells so quickly for me. So, and it's a size medium. So yeah, I picked that up. So that is this whole haul. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed some of the thrift with me footage of seeing some items that I was seeing when I was thrifting, as well as some things that I passed on. And please subscribe if you are not already subscribed to my channel. And if you want to be notified for whenever I post a new video, you can hit the little like bell icon. And I will see you in my next video.